Alright, welcome back. Episode 5 of Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Continuing the season as the 1993 Baltimore Orioles. I think so far we're ahead in the division. Let's check our standings. We're playing as the Baltimore Orioles. We're 17-9, ahead of the division. We are scheduled to play against the Blue Jays next, and then Red Sox. After the 9th there, we'll go in and edit the roster to reflect the 1993 season. And then we'll continue onwards. We might edit Detroit Tigers too. And then I'll probably edit these ones off stream, because it's... assuming it's not very fun to watch somebody input, but... we'll see. Alright, let's play ball. It's May 7th, 1993. We got a series that we're winning against the Blue Jays so far. Got Valenzuela versus Stewart.
Play ball.
Here we go. Cal Ripken Jr. at the top of the batting order.
Foul ball. He's out.
Ripken hits it to the pitcher for an out.
Out.
McLemore thrown out at first.
Foul ball.
Mike Devereaux up to bat. Little blooper to the second baseman. Thrown out at first. And for change. Like they got Henderson, White, and Alomar up to bat. Ricky Henderson up to bat.
He's out.
Thrown out at first. Barely got him. His speed is 10, so he's fast. Devin White up to bat.
He's out.
Roberto Alomar.
He's out.
And caught by the third baseman, just like that. At the top of the second. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Hits it to right field for a base hit.
He's out. Save.
And Hoyles fails to make it to third. He's a little bit slow.
Here I. Here I.
Brady Anderson up to bat.
Foul ball.
He's on base for a single.
He's out. Save. Here I.
Pagliaro gets it over the shortstop's head.
He's out.
And we end the top of the second with 3 runners on base. Joe Carter up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike.
He's out.
Caught by Ripken. John Ulerud up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first one as a strike.
Ow.
Thrown out at first. Paul Moulter
He's out.
hits it to Ripken, and that's an out. And we start our batting lineup over. Ripken hits it into right field for a base hit. Mark McLemore's up, secret bunt. And secret bunt worked. Mike Devereaux up to bat, secret bunt.
Ow.
Sacrifices himself to put Ripken in scoring position. And Chris Hoyles belts a monster 3-run homer. Monstrosity. 456 feet.
Hobble.
Harold Baines up to bat. Harold Baines hits it over the third baseman's head for a single.
Here I. He's out. He's out.
And Anderson hits it to first base for a double play. And top of the third, the O's put 3 runs on the board.
Here I. Oh.
And Sprague hits us 1-run homer. And puts Toronto on the board.
Here I. Hobble.
Tony Fernandez up to bat.
Ow. He's out.
Forces the double play. Ricky Henderson up to bat, starting the rotation over.
He's out.
And caught. Got Reynolds, Pagliaro, and Segui up to bat.
Ow.
Reynolds thrown out at first.
He's out.
Pagliaro line drives to third. David
He's
Segui hits it to third. Going to the bottom of the fourth, Devin White up to bat for the Blue Jays.
Here I.
And thrown out at first. Roberto Alomar up to bat. Hits it to shallow center for a base hit. Joe Carter up to bat.
Ow. He's out.
Forces a double play. Going to the top of the fifth. O's ahead 3-1. Ripken hits it to the shortstop.
Out.
Thrown out at first.
Foul.
McLemore hits a foul ball.
Out.
It's a line drive to first base. Tagged out. Mike Devereaux hits it
He's out.
to deep left field. And he's out. John Olerud up to bat for the Blue Jays. Thrown out at first. Paul Molitor up to bat. Sneaks by the third baseman. Ed Sprague up to bat.
He's out. He's out.
Forces a double play, and that's the end of the sides. Go up to the top of the sixth.
He's out.
Boyles hits it to the shortstop. Harold Baines flies out to the third baseman. Brady Anderson gets a single out of left field. Secret bunt.
Save.
Secret bunt is successful. Anderson moves to second.
He's out.
And we leave 2 runners on base as we move to the bottom of the sixth. O's ahead, 3-1.
Out.
Little dribbler to the pitcher. Tony Fernandez gets a base hit in left field.
He right. He's out. Save.
Pop fly to right field. Devin White up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by the third baseman. That changes sides. Go to the top of the seventh. David Segui hits it to deep left.
Foul.
Ripken foul ball. Ripken hits it to deep center field.
Foul. He's out.
McLemore hits it to the shortstop.
Out.
Alomar thrown out at first. Joe Carter up to bat.
He right.
Swings and misses.
He's out.
Beautiful diving catch at third base. John Olerud up to bat.
Oh. He's
Thrown
out.
out at first. Move to the top of the eighth. Baltimore ahead, 3-1.
He right.
Mike Devereaux grounds out to third.
He right.
Chris Hoyle's up to bat. It's a long ball off of the back wall.
Hey.
Harold Baines hits a
He's out.
infield fly ball.
He's out.
And Anderson thrown out at first. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays get Molitor, Sprague, and Borders up to bat. O's ahead. 3-1 in this bird battle.
Here I.
Orioles versus Blue Jays.
Ow. Here I.
Sprague caught looking.
He's out.
Hit to the shortstop.
He's out.
Borders hits it to the third baseman. We go to the top of the 9th. O's ahead. Reynolds gets a base hit into left field. Secret bunt.
Save.
Secret bunt is successful.
He's out. Save. Time.
And the Blue Jays are switching out pitchers. Switching out for Dwayne Ward. Ripken hits a line drive to right field. RBI stand-up double. Secret bunt.
He's out. Save.
Thrown out at home.
He's out.
And that changes the sides. Oh, the O's put another run on the board. Tony Fernandez hits it to left field. Ricky Henderson up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Swings at the next one.
Save.
And he beats the ball to first base. He's fast.
Ow. He's out.
Double play to end the game. The streaking Orioles win 4-1. What else? Umpire caught playing Game Boy during 7th inning stretch. Looks like we got everyone down to 1 hit. 3 people didn't even have hits. Joe Carter, White, and Olerud. Single point came from Sprague with a homer. Player of the game, Chris Hoyles. There's the results for May 7th. See if Detroit did good. Detroit beats the Yanks. We're going to change up our lineup a little bit. We're going to change out Reynolds. Reynolds for Gomez. Maybe. All right, we're gonna save that. All right, we're going with Gomez at first base. Might have a little bit better hitting.
Ball.
McLemore's not producing. Oh, Ripken already on base, leading the lineup. It's a single into short center. Secret bunt.
Ow. Save.
Advances Ripken to second.
Save.
Secret bunt.
Here I. Save.
Misses the bunt, almost thrown out at second. Secret bunt.
Save.
Secret bunt is successful.
Here I.
Chris Hoyle's swinging for
Here I.
the fences.
He's out. He's out.
And they get a double play to end the first inning. Ricky Henderson up to bat, facing Jamie Moyer. Ricky Henderson belts a monster foul ball.
Ow.
And he almost beats the ball to first base again. Devin White up to bat.
He's out.
Up fly to right field. Roberto Alomar. And fielded by Devereaux. That changes the sides. Top of the second. 0-0. Harold Baines up to bat. It's a single to left field.
Save.
Brady Anderson up to bat.
He's out. Save.
Flies out to the shortstop.
He's out.
Gomez. Line drive to first base. Pagliaro hits it to shallow center for a base hit.
Here I.
David Segui.
Ball.
It's a foul ball. And a line drive to deep right. It's gonna score 1 point.
Save.
David Ski double.
Here I.
Ripken hits it to left field for a
Save.
RBI single.
Ball.
McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt.
Save.
Secret bunt successful.
He's out.
And that changes the sides. The O's put 2 runs on the board, the top of the second. Go to the bottom of the second. Joe Carter up to bat, facing Jamie Moyer. Carter puts it in the gap to right field for a single.
Save.
Looks like he sneaks it past the first baseman.
Here I.
Paul Molitor takes one.
Ow. He's out.
Forces double play at third and second. force out at second. And we go to the top of the third with Hoyles, Baines, and Anderson.
Here I.
Chris Hoyles hits it in the gap. It's back at the wall. And he's going to stay on second.
Save. Ow.
Harold
Save.
Baines grounds out to first.
Ow. Save.
Anderson sacrifice RBI. Gomez hits it up the middle.
He's out.
Pagliaro flies out to third base. That changes sides. O's put one more run on the board, top of the third, as we move to the bottom of the third with Borders, Fernandez, and Henderson up to bat.
He's out.
Tony Fernandez up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and strikes.
Here I.
Strike two.
Ow.
Moyer throws it to first for an out. Ricky Henderson up to bat. Foul ball to Chris Hoyles to end the side. We got David Segui, Ripken, and McLemore up to bat. David Segui hits it to deep right field. He's rounding.
He's out.
And he's tagged out at second. Kyle Ripken,
Ow.
little blooper thrown out at first.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to the third base. He's out. Moyer facing Devin White.
Here I.
Takes the first strike.
Save.
Devin White safe on base. Drops a little bit before the fielder can get there.
He's out. He's
Forces
out.
a double play. Joe Carter up to bat. Joe Carter belts a massive
He's out.
pop fly to left field. Anderson gets under it though. We got Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines up to bat. Top of the fifth.
Here I.
Devereaux thrown out at first.
Here I.
Chris Hoyles hits it down the middle. Safe on first.
Ow. He's out.
And they force the double play. Olerud up to bat, facing Moyer.
Oh. Here I.
Takes a strike. Olerud hits it quite well into deep right field. Paul Maltor up to bat. Fielded, forces the double play. Sprague up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike.
Here I.
Takes the second strike. Sprague has, like, hidden power.
Foul.
Anderson cuts it off. Tony Fernandez up to bat.
He's out.
Force out at second to end the side. Move to the top of the sixth. O's ahead, 3-0. We got Anderson, Gomez, and Pagliaro up on the batters rotation. Brady Anderson hits it in the gap for a single.
Here I.
Gomez hits a single into left field. Pagliaro
Out.
sacrifice bunt to move runners into scoring position.
Here I. Out.
David Segui sacrifice RBI.
Foul.
Ripken RBI double
Save.
on the first base line.
Time.
And they're changing out Stottlemyre for Cox.
He's out.
And McLemore hits it to third base for a change. The O's managed to put 2 more runs on the board. It's 5-0 against Toronto. Ricky Henderson facing Moyer, bottom of the 6th.
Here I.
Takes the first strike. Swings at the next strike.
Out.
Ripken fields it, throws it to first. Barely beating Henderson to the bag.
Here I.
Devin White up to bat, takes the first one. Fouls off to the second one.
He's out.
And it's caught for an out.
Here I.
Alomar takes the first strike.
Oh.
Takes a ball.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
He's out. Oh, come on.
And swings at a ball and complains to the ump that he struck out. Mike Devereaux up to bat. Mike Devereaux hits a whopper of a double off the back wall.
Here I. Out. Save.
Boyles sacrifices to move Devereaux to third. Harold Baines hits a stand-up double, possibly. Ooh, he's barely safe. He's slow, old man.
Here I.
Brady Anderson up to bat.
He's out.
Gomez hits a home run, his first of the season. He's batting 1,000 right now. He's only batted once.
Time.
And they're switching Cox out for Timlin. Ooh, Pagliaro almost belts one too. Pagliaro grounds out to first. And the O's put 3 more runs on the board going into the bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays got a lot of work to do. And they start doing some work. Blue Jays on the board with that 2-run homer by John Olerud. Paul Molitor up to bat. Grounds out. Sprague hits it to the pitcher. Borders takes the first strike.
He's out.
And ground out to shortstop. We got going in the top of the 8th. Segui, Ripken, and McLemore. Baltimore ahead, 8-2.
Foul.
David Segui pop fly to right field. Ripken hits it to left field. McLemore hits a single to left field. Devereaux hits it up the middle for a single.
Save. Save.
Chris Hoyles hits it in the gap for a single. Harold Baines,
Save.
RBI single.
He's out.
And Anderson flies out to the second base. The O's put another score on the board with Fernandez, Henderson, and White coming up to bat.
He's out. He right. He's out.
Awesome diving play by Ripken. Catch that.
Oh. Oh.
Devin taking 2 balls. And Devin White staying on first. Roberto Alomar up to bat.
Foul.
Fouls out the first.
He's out.
And Alomar hits it to first baseman. Change the sides. Going to the top of the 9th. Baltimore 9-2.
He's out.
Gomez hits it to the third baseman for an out. Pagliaro hits it to the shortstop.
Out.
David Segui safe on first. Shallow center.
He right. He's He's out.
And Ripken line drives to third base for change sides.
Out.
Toronto definitely needs to rally here if they want to win the game. Olerud hits a nice double into deep right field.
Save. Here I. Here I. He's out.
Ed Sprague up to bat.
Oh. Oh. He's out.
And that ends the ball game. Streaking Orioles win 9-2. What else in the news? The Angels signed top player from Cuba. What else? Moyer gets another win. Stottlemyre gets the loss. Everyone got a hit. That's good. Say Gomez probably a player of the game. And looks like we shut out Henderson, Alomar, Molitor, and Tony Fernandez. Olerud had a single home run. There's the results for May 8th. Ooh, Detroit Tigers get beat by the Yanks. And we got Ben McDonald versus Morris.
Play ball. He's out.
Ripken line drive to third base. McLemore grounds out. Devereaux hits a single.
He's out.
And Hoyles grounds out to first. Ricky Henderson up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by the third baseman. Devin White up to bat. Ground out to first. Roberto Alomar up to bat.
He's
Ground
out.
fielded and thrown out at first. Got Harold Baines, Anderson, and Gomez up to bat for the O's. Baines thrown out at first.
Here I. He's out.
Anderson pop fly to left field. Gomez
He's out.
thrown out at first. Alright, moving to the bottom of the second, we got Carter, Olerud, and Molitor up for the Blue Jays. Fielded and thrown out at first. John Olerud up to bat.
Ow.
Tagged out at first. Paul Molitor. Third baseman couldn't get there in time. And he's got a single.
Here I. Save.
And Blue Jays have 2 hits.
He's out.
Force out at second to end the side. We got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro hits it down the center for a base hit. Secret bunt.
He's out.
Ooh, he's barely out, but he moves Pagliaro to second.
Foul.
Ripken hits it to deep left field. Gonna score Pagliaro.
Save.
RBI double.
Here I. Ow.
Moves
Save.
Ripken to third in scoring position.
He's out.
Oh, and Devereaux's unable to beat the ball to the bag. Thrown out at first. Baltimore puts a run on the board. Going in the bottom of the third, facing Fernandez, Henderson, and White. Here's the pitch.
Here I.
Got a little wobbly ball.
Oh.
Throws a ball. Way outside.
Oh.
Way outside.
He's out.
And he hits it to the pitcher for an out. Ricky Henderson up to bat.
Oh.
Takes the first ball.
Here I.
Takes the second one, strike. Devereaux able to cut it off in center before it bounces to the wall.
He's out.
Hits it to the second baseman. It's out. Ooh, that's going far. Henderson might be able to score from there.
Save.
Henderson is fast. Joe Carter up to bat.
Here I.
Can't hit the wobbly ball.
Oh.
And thrown out at first for a change. All right, going to the top of the fourth, we got Hoyles, Baines, and Anderson up to bat.
Here I.
Ooh, that one had home run written all over it.
He's out.
And he hits it to the pitcher. Little bloopy.
Here I.
Baines swings way too early. Hits it to the third baseman.
Ow.
Thrown out at first. Brady Anderson hits the ball into deep left field for a stand-up
Save.
double. Gomez hits
He's
it
out.
to right field, and that changes the side. Bottom of the fourth, going against Olerud, Molitor, and Sprague.
Here I.
Olerud takes the first strike. Hits it into deep left for a single. Paul Molitor belts a
He's out.
huge
Safe.
fly ball to right field. It's caught.
Out.
Force a double
He's
play,
out.
and that ends the side. Top of the fifth, we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat.
Here I.
Ooh, that had home run written all over it, too.
Here I.
Ooh.
He's out.
And Pagliaro strikes out. David Segui.
He's out.
Why? He was safe.
Here I.
Ripken up to bat. Hits it into the gap for a single.
Bubble.
McLemore fouls. Hits it into shallow left for a single.
He's out.
And little blooper to the first baseman to change sides. Go to the bottom of the fifth. We got Borders, Fernandez, and Henderson up to bat. And here's the pitch. Going to be inside.
He's out.
A pop fly to left field. Tony Fernandez up to bat. And Fernandez on base. Ricky
Here
Henderson
I. Oh. Oh.
takes two balls.
Here I.
Swings at one of them.
He's out.
And
Oh, come on.
Ricky Henderson strikes out.
He's out.
Devin White flies to second base. And we got Hoyles, Baines, and Anderson up to bat. Hoyles grounds out to third baseman.
Out. He's out.
Harold Baines flies out to third baseman. Anderson hits a little blooper to the first baseman. That ends the side. All right, going to the bottom of the sixth, the Baltimore Orioles lead the Toronto Blue Jays 1-0, and we got Alomar, Carter, and Olerud up to bat. Oh, Ripken dives past the ball. Totally misjudged that one. Joe Carter up to bat. It's a line drive down the first baseline. John Olerud, deep right field. That's going to score Alomar.
Bubble.
Wow. Blue Jays rallying.
He's out. He's out.
Force a double play, but they get a score.
He's out.
That changes the side. The Blue Jays have a little mini rally there. 2 runs on the board going into the bottom of the seventh. See if the O's have an answer.
Here I. Bubble.
And Gomez strikes out. Pagliaro hits it into deep left field. He's rounding first, going to second. And he's safe at second.
He's out.
David Segui hits it to center field. Pop fly. Ripken hits it into shallow right field for a single. Mark McLemore up to bat. It's a little bloopy to end the side. Got Fernandez, Henderson, and White up to bat. Grounds out. Ricky Henderson up to bat.
He's out.
Jumping catch at third base.
He's out.
And grounds out. Alright, we move to the top of the eighth. We've got Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines up to bat for the O's.
He right. He right. He's out.
Devereaux pops it up to the shortstop. He's out.
He's out.
Chris Hoyles pops it up to the third baseman. He's out. Harold Baines
He's out.
grounds out to third. Moving to the bottom of the eighth. Lamar Carter and Olerud. That's a dangerous batting lineup there.
He's out.
Caught by Gomez. And Joe Carter belts one off the back wall.
Save. Oh.
Olerud takes a ball.
He right.
Takes a strike. Hits a foul ball.
Oh.
John Olerud. It's a monster home run. I don't think the O's can reverse the situation, but you never know. Paul Malter up to bat.
Foul ball.
Molitor pop flies to center field.
He's out.
Ed Sprague up to bat.
He right.
Strikes. And thrown out at first. This is the O's last hope. We got Anderson, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. See if we can rally. Oh, Anderson gets through the gap and gets a single. It's a good start. Gomez gets a hit into deep left field.
Save.
Pagliaro up to bat. Sacrifice bunt.
Save.
And the bases are loaded. David Segui gets a RBI single into left field.
Save.
And Cal Ripken Jr. up to bat to potentially clear the bases. Hey, what's up, Batley? Cal Ripken Jr. RBI single.
Here I say.
Ooh, he was trying to steal home.
Say.
McLemore, RBI single.
Here I. Time.
We're gonna switch out Devereaux. For Jeffrey Hammonds.
He's out. Say.
Ooh. Chris Hoyle's up to bat. Chris Hoyle's RBI single into left field.
He's out. Say.
Harold Baines RBI. Oh, not RBI. Brady Anderson, deep right field to change the sides. And the O's rally in the top of the ninth, put 4 scores on the board. 4 runs, I mean. And it all comes down to this. Bottom of the ninth. Pitching to Borders.
Here I.
Takes the first strike.
Oh. He's out.
Pop fly to deep left field. Tony Fernandez up to bat.
He's out.
Hit to the pitcher. Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson belts a home run to tie the ball game. Looks like we're going extra innings. Unless Devin White homers.
He's out.
And with Ricky Henderson's solo home run, we go into extra innings. With Leo Gomez up to bat. Hits it to the first baseman.
Ow.
Thrown out at first. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. Hits it to the shortstop.
He's out.
Thrown out at first.
Foul.
David Segui foul ball. Hits it to the third baseman.
He's out.
Thrown out at first. All right, bottom of the 10th. Roberto Alomar up to bat.
Say.
Joe Cotta
He's out.
flies out to Ripken. John Ullrud.
Foul. Oh. He's out.
Caught by the right fielder. Paul Malter. Oh no!
Say.
No! Fielding error.
He's out.
Woo, that changes the side. All right, going into the 11th. Got Ripken, McLemore, and Hammonds up to bat. Ripken grounds out to the shortstop. McLemore up to bat. Secret bunt.
Stay.
Secret bunt works. McLemore's on base.
Here I. He's out. Stay.
Hammonds hits it to the third baseman.
Here I.
Hoyles hits it in the gap for a single.
Stay. Time.
And they're going to be switching Ward out for Castillo.
Here I.
Harold Baines,
Stay.
single.
Stay.
Ooh, good thing they didn't throw it to third base where I was leading off. And Anderson pop flies to right field. All right, bottom of the 11th, we got Borders, Fernandez, and Henderson up to bat.
Foul. Time.
We're going to switch our pitcher out. McDonald for Ragelson.
He's out.
Pop fly to left field. Tony Fernandez up to bat.
Oh. Out.
Thrown out at first. Ricky Henderson
Here I.
takes the first strike. Oh my god.
Stay.
My thumb slipped off of the controller. Devin White.
He's out.
Fly ball to right field. My hands are starting to sweat. Top of the 12th. Let's go. Leo Gomez up to bat. Gomez hits a single.
Stay. Here I.
Pagliaro up to bat.
Out. He's out.
Forces a double play.
Here I.
David Segui up to bat. Line drive down the third baseline. Segui rounding first. Stand up double.
Here I. Foul.
And Ripken strikes out swinging to end the top of the 12th. All right, going into the bottom of the 12th, we've got Alomar, Carter, and Olerud up to bat.
Out.
Olerud grounds out.
He's out.
Joe Carter pop fly to shortstop. Olerud off the back wall.
He's out.
Hits it to the shortstop. That changes sides. Going to the top of the 13th with McLemore, Hammonds, and Hoyle up to bat. McLemore hits it down the middle for a single.
Hey.
They almost pick off McLemore. Secret bunt.
Here I.
Secret bunt didn't do anything. Secret bunt.
Hobble.
Secret bunt.
Out.
Secret bunt moves McLemore to second.
Here I.
Chris Hoyle swings way too early. Chris Hoyles gets a single.
Hey. He's out. Fine.
And they're changing pitchers. Again, they're going with Cox. They like the Cox.
Here I. Hobble.
Brady Anderson deep to left field. RBI. And the O's pull ahead. Gomez
He's out.
flies out to right field. Moving into the bottom of the 13th, the O's are ahead 6-5.
Hobble. Here I. He's out.
Ooh, beautiful diving catch by Hammonds.
Here I.
Borders takes the first strike.
He's out.
Line drive to third. We're one out away to end this extra innings.
Here I.
Tony Fernandez.
Here I. Oh.
Pops flies to the shortstop. And that ends the 13-round drama. The Orioles outlast the Blue Jays 6-5. Thanks. I had to work hard for that one. The Dodger star hits 300th career home run. Let's see, everyone got a hit except for Hammonds. Ripken got 4 hits. I'd say he's the player of the game, Cal Ripken. Devin White did not get any hits, nor Borders. Henderson and Olerud. Home runs. There's the results for May 9th. Oh, the Detroit Tigers get beat again. That extends my lead. Yeah, the Tigers dropped to third place, and the Yanks, they were in like second to last place. See, Milwaukee's still at the top, and Seattle. See what's happening in the Nats. Philadelphia still ahead, Cincinnati still ahead, and Colorado still ahead. Alright, we're gonna edit this team on stream. Then I'll probably do the other ones off stream, 1993 Red Sox roster. The good old-fashioned baseball almanac. All right, so we got the pitchers first. We got number 21. That's Roger Clemens, of course. Roger Clemens. Number 16. We have Frank Viola. Number 44 pitcher of the 1993 Red Sox was Danny Darwin. I wonder if he got any Darwin awards. Or gave out some. Number 40 on the Red Sox is John Dobson. O-N. Number 36 pitcher of the 1993 Red Sox is Aaron Seeley. Oh, L. Number 55 pitcher of the Red Sox, 1993, was Joe Hesketh. Joe Hesketh. Number 50 was Ken Ryan. Ken Ryan. Number 29, Scott Bankhead. Scott Bankhead. Bankhead. Oh, I messed that up. Bankhead. Number 27 of the 1993 Boston Red Sox was Greg Harris. Greg Harris. To R. Harris. And number 25, pitcher, Jeff Russell. Jeff Russell. All right, now we're moving into the lineup and the fielders. Center field of the 1993 Boston Red Sox was number 22. That was Billy Hatcher. That's it. They made a video game called Billy Hatcher. It was for Sega Dreamcast, wasn't it? Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Wonder if this guy got royalties for that. Billy Hatcher. Number 5, infielder, second base, Lewis Scott Fletcher. Scott Fletcher. Number 39, left fielder, Mike Greenwell. Greenwell. Well, he's going to be missing an L. Because there's just not enough letters. All right. First baseman for the 1993 Boston Red Sox was Mo Vaughn. I remember Mo Vaughn. He was a powerhouse. Yeah, look, his batting and power, both 9. Crazy. I'm going to just walk him every time. Try to. I notice you can't really walk people. There's an H in here. Designated hitter of the 1993 Boston Red Sox was Andre Dawson. This was definitely the end of his career because he was 40 years old, pretty close to 40 years old when he was playing this position. Third baseman of the 1993 Boston Red Sox was Scott Cooper. Everyone remembers Scott Cooper. Scott Cooper. The right fielder, number 23. Say hello to Rob Deere. Rob Deere. Long lost cousin to John Deere. Such a long lost cousin that they spelled deer differently. Over time, they lost the E in this deer. Catcher for the 1993 Boston Red Sox was number 6. Oh, I remember this guy. Tony Pena. There we go. Number 13, shortstop for 1993 Boston Red Sox. Say hello to John Valentin. And not enough letters for John Valentin. And on the bench, we got a catcher, number 3, Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin was 32 years old at the time of this game. Probably blown out knees and stuff. That's why his speed's 2. Say hello to a benched infielder who would go on to actually be pretty good in his... Well, I guess he was about 30 when this came out too. Luis Riviera. I remember seeing him in, didn't he play for the Marlins or something like that? After the fact. Oh, it's Rivera. A benched infielder number 12. Ernest Riles. Ernest Riles. Oops, wrong direction. Benched infielder number 11. Tim Naring. Nah. There's an H in here too. Nah, it's like, let's choose a last name that has every letter of the alphabet in it. Say hello to a benched outfielder. Number 18, Carlos Quintana. Carlos Quintana. Tana. It's made up a bad joke. It's a Spanish samurai sword. It's called a Quintana. All right, number 11, number 28 outfielder for the 1993 Boston Red Sox was a benched. Number 28, named Bob Zoopkick. Zoopkick. All right, and that saves the... Do you want to save the data? Yes. I'm going to do it again. And we're going to exit. And here we go. We're going to play against the 1993 Boston Red Sox. Going to exit out of here. We got Roger Clemens against Sutcliffe. Play ball. Looks like we're in Baltimore, which is good. First pitch, Sutcliffe against Billy Hatcher. Sutcliffe's ERA for the season so far, 2.13. Grounds out to third base. Scott Fletcher up.
Foul. Out.
And we're good. So far, so good. Mike Greenwell up to bat.
He's out.
Rounds out to the second baseman. All right, we got Ripken, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Ripken hits a monster home run through that poor guy's window and walks to the base like a boss. McLemore up to bat. It's a dribbler to the third base, thrown out at first. McLemore hits it through the gap and to left field. It's on the base with a single. Chris Hoyles hits it in a shallow left field for a single. Harold Baines hits a 3-run homer. Walks to the base like a boss. And the O's are up. First inning. Brady Anderson flies out to second. Gomez thrown out at first. And bottom of the fourth, the O's put 4 runs on the board. Definitely rallying with the support behind home field advantage with the crowd going crazy. Going crazy off of Cal Ripken's walk-off home run and Harold Baines' 3-run homer. Move on up to bat. Hits it into right field for a single. Andre Dawson gets past Ripken.
He's out.
Mo Vaughn thrown out at second. Scott Cooper up to bat.
He right.
Takes the first one as a strike.
He's out.
Forces the double play. And we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro. Pagliaro, second home run of the season. And they're switching pitchers. Roger Clemens coming out of the game early, giving up 5 runs just like that. David Segui swings and misses. Segui swings and misses. And Segui strikes out in shame. Cal Ripken Jr. swings and misses. Cal Ripken Jr. hits it deep to right field for a double. Probably could have got a triple there. McLemore sacrifices to move Ripken into scoring position. Devereaux hits it into deep center. Mo Vaughn trying to get it. Inside the ballpark home run. I've never had one of those myself. Chris Hoyles hits it into the gap for a single. Harold Baines, pop fly to right field. Wow. Rob Deere up to bat. It's a foul ball. Anderson gets under it for a pop fly. Tony Pena up to bat. Anderson gets under it. Joe Valentin. Thrown out at first. All right, bottom of the third. Baltimore up 7-0 with Anderson, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. Anderson swings and misses. Anderson hits it through the gap for a base hit. Gomez swings and misses. They try to pick off Anderson at first. They force a double play. Pagliaro up to bat. Hits it to first base. Thrown out at first. Go to the top of the fourth with Hatcher, Fletcher, and Greenwell.
He's out.
Scott Fletcher up to bat.
He's out.
Mike Greenwell takes the first strike. Hits it into shallow right. Drops before the fielder can get there. Move on up to bat.
He's out.
Pops fly to first base. And going to the bottom of the fourth, those are up 7-0. Segui swings way too early. Grounds out to first. Ripken hits it into the gap into left field for a base hit. McLemore hits it into shallow center for a base hit. Devereaux gets a single.
He's out. Save.
Boyles grounds out. Or
Time.
Pops flies. Hits a line drive to the, I don't know, shortstop. Harold Baines hits it into deep center. Sure, we got an inside the ballpark last time. Wow. Harold Baines. Got a 3 RBI triple. Gomez a single into right field. Pagliaro
He's out.
hits it to the shortstop on that change side. But Baltimore puts another 4 runs on the board. Got Andre Dawson up to bat.
Ow.
It's a little dribbler to the pitcher. Scott Cooper. It's a foul ball.
He's out.
Pop fly to right field. Rob Deere
He's out.
drills it to the shortstop. We got Segui, Ripken, and McLemore up to bat. Bottom of the 5th. David Segui pops up to
He's
center.
out. He right.
Ripken fouls to right field.
He's out.
Flies out to right field. McLemore hits it to the shortstop,
He's out.
and he's barely thrown out at first. All right, we change sides, going up to the top of the 6th. Pena hits it to Anderson.
He right.
Joe Valentin
He's out.
drills it to the shortstop.
He's out.
And Billy Hatcher hits it to Ripken for a side change. Mike Devereaux up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. Chris Hoyles.
Foul. He's out.
Hits it to the pitcher. Harold Baines hits a line drive down the third baseline. Going to second.
Save.
And he's safe.
Foul. Foul.
Anderson hits a RBI double.
Save. Save. Time.
And they're switching pitchers again. Switching to Bankhead.
He right.
Gomez swings at it and misses. Gomez pop
He's
flies
out.
to the second baseman. And that changes the sides. Going to the top of the 7th. The O's ahead 12-0. Scott Fletcher up to bat. Gets it by the third baseman. Mike Greenwell up to bat.
Oh. He right. He right.
Greenwell
He's out.
strikes
Come
out
on.
and then complains.
Foul.
Forcing a double play here, and that changes sides. Bottom of the 7th. We got Pagliaro up to bat.
He
And
right.
swings and misses. Throwing out at first. David Segui up to bat. David Segui hits
He's
it
out.
pop fly to left field.
He right.
Cal Ripken Jr. swings and misses. Cal Ripken Jr. hits it over the right fielder's head, and I think he might be able to get to third.
Save.
Yeah, Cal Ripken Jr. gets a triple.
Save.
McLemore gets an RBI single.
Here I.
Devereaux
He's
pop
out.
flies to the catcher. Foul ball. And the O's put another run on the board. Sutcliffe pitching to the top of their order. Dawson, Cooper, and Deere. Dawson grounds out to the shortstop. Scott Cooper up to bat. Grounds out to the second baseman. Rob Deere up to bat. Grounds out to the shortstop.
He's out.
And that changes sides going in the bottom of the eighth. O's up 13-0. Chris Hoyles hits it to the deep right again. And Chris Hoyles gets a triple.
Here I. Ow. Here I.
Randy Anderson, RBI single.
Time.
And they're changing pitchers again. Bankhead for Ryan. Gomez swings and misses.
Bubble. He's out.
Gomez swings and strikes out. Pagliaro, foul ball to the catcher.
He's out.
And that changes the sides. The O's put another run on the board, makes it 14-0 going into the top of the ninth. Tony Pena up to bat. It's going deep, 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 deep. And it's caught. Joe Valentin.
He's out.
Drives it, drills it to Ripken. Billy Hatcher up to bat.
He's out.
And that ends the side and the game. The streaking Orioles win again, 14-0. Bo Sox star signs a massive $100 million contract. Hold on, I got some, gotta do something on my phone really quick. Sorry, I gotta do something really quick. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. All right, let's see what we got here. Got 4 home runs. One of those was inside the ballpark home run, which I've never ever had once ever playing this game ever since 1993, unless I was playing against someone. Player of the game, I would have to say, is Harold Baines with 6 RBIs, but maybe Ripken, since he started the rally off with a walk-off homer in the first. We got 4 home runs. We were able to keep the Bo Sox down to just 3 hits. Fletcher, Greenwell, and Mo Vaughn, only ones that got hits. And we devastated the Boston Red Sox, 14-0. New York takes another one from Detroit. Chicago beats Seattle. Texas beats Oakland. Viola versus Musina.
Play ball.
And here we go. Mike Messina. First pitch to Billy Hatcher.
He's out.
Drills it to Ripken. Scott Fletcher up to bat. Thrown out at first.
Out.
Mike Greenwell up to bat. And
He's out.
thrown out. Up first, we got Ripken, McLemore, and Devereaux for the O's in the first inning. Cal Ripken Jr. gets a stand-up double.
Save.
His first at-bat.
Here I.
McLemore taking the first strike.
He's out. Save.
Line drive to first base for an out. Devereaux sacrifices to get Ripken onto third.
Here I.
Boyle swings for the fences way too early.
He's out.
And that changes the sides. Going in the top of the second, we got Mo Vaughn, Dawson, and Cooper up to bat.
Here I.
Vaughn takes the first strike, looking.
He's out.
Gomez makes the catch in foul territory. Andre Dawson up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and strikes. Ground out to the shortstop. Scott Cooper up to bat. We're going to go inside. Whoopily
Here
whoop.
I.
Curveball. Takes it looking. Scott Cooper hits a
He's
high
out.
fly ball to center field. Going to the bottom of the second, we got Baines, Anderson, and Gomez up to bat. Harold Baines flies out to left field.
Here I.
Anderson swings way too early. Anderson hits a single to center field. Gomez hits a pop fly to right field.
Save.
Pagliaro hits a little dribbler.
Save. Save.
And safe at second. They tried to push the double play.
He's out.
And Sagi hits a drilling ball back to the pitcher. Top of the third, 0-0. Deer takes the first pitch. Takes the second pitch. And Deer smashes a home run. His first of the series. And then walks to the base. 473-foot monster from Rob Deer. Tony Pena takes the first strike.
He's out.
Caught by Ripken. Valentina.
He's out.
Billy Hatcher up to bat. Takes the first strike.
He's out.
And hits it back to the pitcher for an out. Boston gets on the board. Their first hit and the first run of their season. Or of this series, I mean. Sorry. Cal Ripken hits a single to left field. McLemore secret bunt. Oh, Ripken caught stealing. McLemore hits a little blooper into shallow center. Devereaux.
He's out. Safe.
Safe on first. They tried for a double play. Chris Hoyles single to right field. Harold Baines hits it to left field for a single. Brady Anderson a single RBI to right field. Gomez hits it back to the pitcher. Throw it out at first for a change. And the O's tie it 1-1. Going into the top of the fourth. Scott Fletcher hits it into shallow center for a base hit. Greenwell hits it into left field for a base hit. Mo Vaughn takes the first one looking. Bases loaded for Andre Dawson.
He's out.
Andre Dawson gets a RBI single.
He's out.
Anderson gets under it.
He's out.
Force out at third. And we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up. Boston leading 2-1. Pagliaro swings for the fences there. And Pagliaro strikes out. David Segui up to bat. Swings and misses. Segui hits it to the right fielder. Ripken swings and misses. Hits it to the second baseman, and he's out. Going into the top of the fifth. Tony Pena up to bat. And thrown out at first. Joe Valentine up to bat.
He's out.
Flies out to left field. Billy Hatcher up to
He right.
bat. Takes the first one looking. And Billy Hatcher on base. Scott Fletcher up to bat. Takes the first one looking.
He's out.
And hits it to third base for a change. Got Mark McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat for the O's.
He right.
McLemore swinging for the fences. McLemore hits it to the first baseman, and he's out. Devereaux up to bat. Hits it to the second baseman.
Out.
Grounds out. Chris Hoyles grounds out to first, and that's it. Go to the top of the sixth. Red Sox leading 2-1. Greenwell
Out.
grounds out. Mo Vaughn up to bat.
He right.
Mo Vaughn gets a strike.
He's out.
Grounds to
He's out.
second baseman, Andre Dawson. Grounds out to third. Harold Baines bunt attempt.
Out.
Mainly because my thumb hit the wrong button on accident. Anderson swings and misses. Anderson hits it up the middle for a base hit. Gomez swings and misses.
He's out. He's out.
And the Sox get a double play. Anderson didn't tag up the bag. Scott Cooper up to bat.
He right. Bubble.
Scott Cooper, massive foul ball there.
Oh. He's out.
And Scott Cooper strikes out swinging. Rob Deere up to bat.
He right.
Takes the first one looking.
He right.
And
Out.
thrown out at first. Tony Pena up to bat. And thrown out at first. We got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro hits a little dribbler to center right.
Bubble.
David Segui hits it to first base.
He's out.
And Sox get a double play. Ripken hits in shallow left field for a base hit. Mark McLemore.
He's out.
It's a line drive to first base, and that ends the sides. Going to the top of the eighth, the Red Sox are up 2-1. Joe Valentine up to bat. Thrown out at first. Billy Hatcher up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it back to the pitcher for an out. Scott Fletcher.
He right.
Takes the first strike.
Here
Second strike. And he's caught swinging. And we go into the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles need to rally here. They're behind by 1 point. Devereaux hits it into shallow center for a base hit. Chris Hoyles hits it into deep right field for a double. And Harold Baines gets an RBI single, tying the ball game. Anderson swings and misses.
Save. Save.
Well, they're really trying to pick off.
He's out. Save.
Ooh, almost got a double play there. Gomez up to bat.
Here I.
Gomez swings and misses.
He's out. Save.
And Gomez gets a single. Pagliaro
He's out.
bunts. And that ends the side. Tie ball game going in top of the 9th. Mike Greenwell up to bat.
Out.
Grounds out to first. Mo Vaughn up to bat.
He's out.
Line drive to Leo Gomez. Andre Dawson up to bat.
He's
Grounds out to Ripken to change the side. We go into the bottom of the 9th. David Segui hits it into deep right field for a triple.
Save.
Is a triple.
Out.
And Ripken out at first.
Here I. He's out.
Oh my god. And I'm gonna mess up everything.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to right field and it's out. Runner error. Messed it up.
He's out.
Jumping catch by the second baseman. Rob Deere up to bat.
Out.
Grounds out to the shortstop. Tony Pena up to bat. Anderson gets under it, and that ends the side. We're going into extra innings. Well, that was the extra inning. That was the top of the 10th. We're going into the bottom of the 10th. Mike Devereaux up to bat. It's into shallow left for a base hit.
He's out. He's out.
And they force a double play. Harold Baines up to bat.
Bubble. He's out.
And he hits it to the second baseman. And we go to the top of the 11th.
Bubble.
Joe Valentin up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and strikes. Swings and strikes.
Oh, come on.
and complains at the ref. He's like, I didn't swing, umpire. It's a dribbler to the shortstop. Scott Fletcher up to bat. Takes the first one as a strike. Second one as a strike.
He's out.
Takes the third one as a strike and strikes out. And we go to the bottom of the 11th. We got Anderson Gomez and Pagliaro up to bat.
He's out.
Anderson line drives to third base. Leo Gomez line drive to first base. Pagliaro line drive to first base. Go to the top of the 12th. Mike Greenwell up to bat.
He's out.
Line drive to third base. Mo Vaughn up to bat. He swings and strikes. And he gets it past the second baseman. Andre Dawson up to bat. It's a line drive. No. Scott Cooper.
Foul. He's out. Save.
Ooh, almost a double play. Missed it at first. Rob Deere up to bat.
He's out.
And that changes. The Red Sox leave runners in scoring position. And going to the bottom of the 12th, tied 2-2. David Segui pops out to second baseman. Cal Ripken Jr. hits it into deep right field. He's going around first, and he's going to stay at second.
He's out. Save.
McLemore hits a foul ball down the first baseline.
He's out.
And flies out to left field for the change. Go to the top of the 13th. Tony Pena up to bat. And thrown out at first. Joe Valentine up to bat. Takes the first one as a strike.
Foul.
Almost had his hand on it for the foul ball.
He's out. Oh, come on!
Valentine complaining to the ump. He's like, I didn't swing at it, ump. Billy Hatcher swings at the first one.
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken for an out. We go to the bottom of the 13th. Chris Hoyle's up to bat. It's a grounder to a ground out. Harold Baines hits it to the shortstop, thrown out at first. Anderson hits it to right field for a single. Gomez, right field for a single.
Save.
Pagliaro hits it to third base.
He's out.
And that changes sides. Go to the top of the 14th. Boston and Baltimore tied at 2.
Time.
We're going to switch Messina out. Oops. Bullpen. So Messina for Greg Olson.
He's out.
Long throw by Ripken. Beat him to the bag.
He right. He right.
Mike Greenwell
He's out. Oh, come
strikes
on.
out swinging. Mo Vaughn up to bat. Mo Vaughn rounding first, going to second.
Save.
Andre Dawson up to bat.
Save.
All right, Scott Cooper. Damn it.
Save. Save.
And I throw it to the wrong fucking base. Excuse my language.
He right. He's out.
All right, and the Boston Red Sox get a point on the board. And we're going Segui, Ripken, and McLemore. The O's need to rally.
He right.
It's usually what the O's are good at, rallying. Rallying that ground out to first.
Time.
And Red Sox going to the bullpen. Switching Viola for Harris. Ripken grounds out to first. McLemore, foul ball.
Foul ball.
McLemore, foul ball.
He's out.
And McLemore strikes out swinging. And that ends the game. 3-2. The Boston Red Sox outlast the O's in the 14th inning. Angel Ace may miss start with sore elbow. Well, they got quite a bit of hits. 1 home run by Deere. Got no home runs this game. We got a whole bunch of hits, but we were unable to convert any of those. Results for May 11th. New York Yanks beat Milwaukee. And Detroit Tigers get beat by Toronto. Let's see the standings. We're still 3.5 games ahead. In first place in our division. Boston's in last. We just lost to Boston. But where's Milwaukee? Oh yeah, Milwaukee's in first. Still pretty much the same order. Oh yeah, let's see our schedule. And that ends our winning streak, unfortunately. We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games in a row before that loss. Playing the Red Sox again at home. Darwin versus Valenzuela. Billy Hatcher up to bat.
He's out.
Amazing diving catch in center field. Scott Fletcher up to bat. Center field gets by the center fielder. Oh no.
He right. Ow.
Mo Vaughn up to bat.
He right. He's out.
Throwing out at first. Got Ripken, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat.
He right.
Ripken, almost a home run. He's rounding second, going to third. Ripken got a triple, that huge blast.
He's out.
Secret bunt.
He's out.
Oh, out at home.
He right.
Chris Hoyles at bat. Foul ball.
He's out.
And Chris Hoyle strikes out to end the side. Unable to convert any runs off of Ripken's triple.
He's out.
Base running errors. Don't know who the third base coach is. Told him to steal. Fire him. Won't have him back next season, that's for sure. Rob Deere up to bat.
He's out.
Gets under it, pop fly to center field. Ends the side. This is probably going to be the last game here. Harold Baines hits a line drive down third base.
He's out.
Gets thrown out at second.
Foul.
Anderson gets a single.
He right.
Leo Gomez up to bat. Hits a little blooper into deep right field. Possible triple. Wow. RBI triple. Pagliaro hits it to shallow center for an RBI single. David Segui, shallow center for a single. Ripken hits it to third
He's out.
for a forced double at 3-2. That puts Baltimore on the board, 2-0. Tony Pena up to bat. And Pena gets a double.
He's out. He right. He's out.
Blasts it to Brady Anderson.
He's out.
Thrown out at third. McLemore up to bat. Rounds out to first. Devereaux. Hits it to shallow right for a single. Chris Hoyle foul ball. Hoyles hits it to shallow left for a base hit.
He right. Save. He's out.
Harold Baines pop flies to left field. Anderson hits it to left field for a single. Gomez hits it up the center for ground out. Mike Greenwell up to bat.
He's out.
Ground out second.
He's out.
Andre Dawson takes the first pitch. Strike. Gets past the second baseman for a shallow right field single.
He's out.
Hits it to the pitcher for an out. Got Pagliaro up to bat.
He right.
Pagliaro hits it down the third base line
Out.
and doesn't beat the ball to the bag.
He right.
Segui swings and misses. Hits it to the shortstop,
Out.
and he's thrown out.
He's out.
Ripken hits it to the shortstop, and he's out. Got Deere, Pena, and Valentine up against Valenzuela. And Rob Deere.
Save.
It's a nice little double out of center field. Off the wall.
He right. Save.
And Ripken unable to get under it.
Oh. Oh. Out. He's out. Save.
Anderson able to get under it for a pop fly left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Baltimore Orioles up 2-0.
Foul ball.
McLemore grounds out to first. Devereaux swings and misses. Grounds out to second. Boyle swings and misses. Boyle's foul ball to the catcher. All right, we move to the top of the sixth. And throwing out at first. Mike Greenwell up to bat. Takes the first one looking. Grounds out to second. Mo Vaughn up to bat. Caught by the second baseman. Got Harold Baines, Anderson, and Gomez up to bat. Baines swings and misses. Hits it up the center for a single. Anderson hits into left field for a single. Gomez swings and misses. Gomez pops it up into left field. Pagliaro hits it into deep right field for an RBI double. David Segui hits it up the center for an RBI single. Kyle Ripken Jr. flies out to left field. McLemore swings and misses. Ooh, first baseman tries to throw out third. Devereaux. Swings and misses. Way too early. And leaves the bases loaded. Baltimore puts 2 more runs on the board. Going in the top of the 7th. Got Andre Dawson. Throwing out at first. Scott Cooper up to bat. Rob Deere. Rob Deere smacks a home run. 2-run home run, which puts Boston on the board. Pena grounds out to the shortstop. Valentine grounds out to the third baseman. And going into the bottom of the 7th, Baltimore up 4-2, and due up Hoyles, Baines, and Anderson. Hoyles hits it, grounds out to the second baseman. And Red Sox going to the bullpen. Harold Baines takes the first one. Harold Baines smacks a homer. Left field and walks to the base like a boss. 434-foot homer. Randy Anderson hits it to the shortstop. Gomez, foul ball. Gomez hits it to the third baseman, and he's out. Baltimore Orioles puts another run on the board. Going in the top of the 8th. Oh. Cal Ripken Jr. dives past the ball.
He's out.
Mike Greenwell up to bat.
Right.
Takes the first strike.
He's out.
Hits it to the second baseman. Mo Vaughn up to bat. And it's a 2-run homer by Mo Vaughn. Walks to the base. And the Sox are just 1 point back.
He's out.
And that's a change. Going into the bottom of the 8th, Baltimore head 5-4. Red Sox able to close the gap by 4 runs in the last inning.
Right.
Pagliaro up to bat. Grounds out to the second baseman. David Segui grounds out to the second baseman. Cal Ripken Jr. grounds out to the second baseman. All right, we'll go to the top of the 9th. 4-5, Baltimore's lead. Cooper grounds out to the second baseman. Deere grounds out to the third baseman. Tony Pena takes the first strike. Takes the second strike. Tony Pena grounds out to third. And that ends the game. The Orioles top the Red Sox 5-4. See what else. Pirates fan signs contract after stealing fly ball from opposing outfielder. Got Hatcher, Fletcher, Greenwell. Oh no, sorry. Greenwell and Valentine hitless. 2 2-run home runs by Vaughn and Deere. Player of the game, I'd say Pagliaro with 2 runs. Oh no, 2 RBIs. And 2 hits. Actually, let's make that Baines, because he's got 2 runs, 3 hits, and a home run. There's the results for May 12th. Boston loses to Baltimore. See, Oakland Athletics lose to Texas. Detroit loses to Toronto. Milwaukee loses to the Yanks. Wow, really? All right, we're gonna look at the standings. Baltimore still in the lead, 3.5 games. Seattle's lead is narrowing. All right, that's going to end the stream here. I'm going to edit the Tigers team off stream, and probably the next team I play too. But thanks for hanging out. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you can see when I'm going live the next time. Got a whole bunch of games on back burner. Cyberpunk 2077. We got Vaporum. Also Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. Tortuga. A whole bunch. And thinking about breaking out the Tecmo Super Bowl 3. Anyway,